largest beauty classroom. I realized there was a great need for education in cosmetics, not for the movie star, not for the actress, not for the model, but for that woman out there, that young girl, that woman of a certain age. We are doing what's new. Capsules. 8 Butters Makeup. Argan is to super hydrate dry skin. With all my years of experience, I can teach women of any age to look better.
Well, hi there. Welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon, and we have so many great things planned for you. As you probably saw in that little commercial, this is the world's largest TV beauty classroom, and it happens to be with our longest running beauty brand here at HSN. She has been credited, she's really been called a living legend. She's a best-selling author. We stole her from the high-end department stores, that she only brings that department store quality to us exclusively now here at HSN. So we got a lot to get to. And in light of that legacy, both in the industry and here at HSN, of course, I'm speaking about the one and only Adrienne. This is the cream that started it all. It quite literally did. So the thing is, she could have rested on her laurels, but you know what she did? She is doubling only as long as supplies last. The famous 5 essentials, the one that you and I buy in the regular full size for almost $41. By the way, it has been completely out of stock. So Adrienne and her team actually are apologizing for that. Well, they're apologizing by giving you a supersized, more than double. They're giving you a full 1 ounce of your eye treatment. They're giving it to you in this dynamic pump, which I personally love, because then of course you're not putting your hands in a jar. And you don't want to put this all over your body. I'm serious. With the size on this, you cannot pass this up. But just so you realize, the quantities that we have on this smart deal, that could be for the rest of the year. I'm serious about that. You could get it for free, basically, if you apply and buy on our $40 off HSN credit card promotion. So there's that. And by the way, little old thing, did you notice free shipping? 5 Flex, free shipping on everything in my show. And then also coming up in this, actually in this hour of time together, Adrienne is really famous for her vitamin C kits. It's really her signature series. It's the one that, honestly, if we could recommend just one regimen, it's got to be the vitamin C. This is actually patented. It's done in a way that no one else in the world does, but it's everything that you need from your day, your night, your world famous capsules that she does here. You even get makeup in this. And you know what? I kind of buried the lead, because you're also getting a tote. At one point, HSN went to Adrienne and said, hey, can you make some handbags for us? She's like, well, you know what? I love my customers. I'm just gonna give them to my customers. I should also point out, know how I was saying that the 5 essentials have been out of stock? Adrienne actually took her vitamin C off our market because she was enhancing it. She made it better than ever before, and these before and afters really do speak to that. So I want to welcome you in. If you are joining HSN for the very first time, you're going to recognize my guest of honor. She really has, she was an influencer before there were influencers. She really is credited with inventing the television makeover. And she's going to make over your skin, and she's going to make over everything from your skin care to your makeup as well. So let's dive right in. We've got one of those no-brainer opportunities. There's my darling, my beautiful Adrienne, looking glamorous as always. We have a fun show, don't we?
Girlfriend, this is 2 hours. Anyone watching, if you ever needed anything of skincare and cosmetics, tonight's your night.
It is indeed. All right, we're gonna jump, we're gonna really start things off with a bang. And as I said, Adrienne was an influencer before there were influencers. She really was credited with inventing the television makeover. This is a just gotta do it opportunity. I don't know if we have an if purchase separately or not, but I can tell you, oh, perfect, Brian, let's show that right away. Because the lipsticks alone that I used to buy at Dayton's in Minneapolis, because again, Adrienne was in all the high-end cosmetic stores, you know, whether it's Dayton's or Saks or Neiman's, you name it, Harrods in London. The lipsticks alone, $42. The permaglaze that I'm obsessed with, almost $27. That lip lock pencil, which is really kind of a little secret that we all use as hosts and as models on camera and behind the scenes, and Adrienne will give you all the details. But then this adorable little couture-inspired bag with the lips. First come, first served, only as long as supplies last, $3.99 on that flex pay. Adrienne, it's funny because I know the permaglaze and the lipsticks are kind of the sizzle, but it's that invisible lip lock that I don't know if I could do a show without, because it has really changed not only how my lipstick doesn't feather, it makes my lips look larger. Love that product alone.
You know, Shannon, we should tell everybody, all of us, Colleen, Bobby, Shannon, and whoever, we get all kinds of emails saying, how come you're there for hours and your lipstick stays in place? Lip lock pencil. You run it around your lips. The first trick is it makes your lips look bigger and fuller. So you run it a little above your lip line. It then fills in every wrinkle and crinkle around your lips. So it'll do all of that, and it locks your lipstick in place. So you won't have this smearing we all get. Then your two lipsticks. These are the two biggest colors I've ever made in department stores. We have sold millions of these, and I'm very proud to say each one at $19.95, where today you're going to get two of the $20 lipsticks, the lip lock pencil, and you're going to get permaglaze. What is permaglaze? If you've ever used gloss, my model is over 50. If you ever used gloss, you know in an hour it'll run up to your nose. Well, this is a glaze. A glaze is like a glaze on a cake. If you put a soft icing, it drips down. You put a glaze, it glazes the cake and stays in place. This will glaze your lips and stay in place. Now, I want you to take a look at it. Take a look at her lips before, much smaller. Take a look at her lips after. Lynn is over 50 years old. I'm not using baby girls. I want to show you real women. She lined her lip, put her lipstick on, put on the permaglaze, and she'll look like that hours from now. It won't be smeared all over. There's nothing that makes somebody look older and sloppy than smeared lipstick. Now, this kit is everything you need for perfect lips. One of the lipstick colors is towards the pinks, one is towards the warm earth colors, so you have something to wear with everything. You see the glaze? Now, if that was a gloss, you would see it under the hot lights. It would already be moving around. Now, take a look at this model. Sonia is she made a line a little above her lips, then puts the lipstick on. Now, you've seen these girls on the air for years. Sonia's been here a long, long time. And you will see they always look perfect. Why? They are using a lip lock pencil. You see when you look closely, you see a little line above her lips? Well, what that is she's building her lip. Now, Sonia, put on a little more of the permaglaze. There is nothing like it on the market. A glaze that glazes your lips. The biggest problem, and I do so many makeups for major movie stars and all the girls on television, practically every one of the hosts at HSN, they were sent to me in their hometown when they were doing local television shows, including Shannon, for me to make them an ironclad makeup that would stay in place when they were on the air. Look at her before, look at her after. As you can see, she certainly doesn't look like she has over 50 lips. Well, you are going to get everything you need to make your lips flawless. A visible lip lock pencil, two $20 tubes of lipstick, and the permaglaze. And then we thought how nice it would be if we give you a little makeup bag to put it all in. You have everything you need. And it's never been at this price, ever, ever, ever.
It was a price adjustment before this show. I don't know that I've ever had a show with Adrienne, even when we're celebrating her anniversary, where everything is on free shipping and then everything is on 5 Flex. So I'll tell you what, for $3.99, you could even buy 1 tube of lipstick at your discount store, let alone Adrienne's quality here at HSN. The lipsticks alone, $42. That round-the-clock permaglaze, another $27 for all intents and purposes. That lip lock pencil, trust me when I tell you that is kind of the sleeper hit of this set, because it means nothing feathers. It actually means that your lip line doesn't recede. For me, it actually makes my lips appear fuller. And then that darling makeup bag with those red lips. First come, first serve, $3.99. Those are interest-free payments. But once more, free shipping on everything. I don't know that I've had that on any anniversary show or even during the holidays. So we're gonna help you shop till you drop and get your spring makeover a little bit early here and tonight at HSN. All right, in less than 10 minutes with over 600 of these already pre-ordered. Listen, when this sells out, don't call Adrienne in New York. You know, sadly, I'd love for you to find and like me on Facebook and message and email me, but we can't do nothing when this is gone. Do you know the 5 Essentials, which is the cream that got Adrienne here? She's the longest running beauty line at HSN, has never been in this super size. That's number 1. The regular full size with hundreds of millions sold sells for almost $41. This is jumbo, has the pump, which we all want for ease of use and just not worrying about dipping our fingers in the jar, and then a full ounce eye cream. When I say this is unparalleled, this could be better than any Today's Special I've ever seen Adrienne do in over 25 years here at HSN. Definitely start calling now. We'll give you all the details in about 10 minutes time or so. And if you are channel surfing, of course, welcome into HSN. It is my pleasure and privilege as always to share some time with my friend Adrienne. I've known her for well over 2 decades. I've been here for over 25 years. Adrienne has been here for well over 25 years. She's been an icon in the industry. And one thing is true, you've seen all of us age as we have been going through this television journey together. And sadly, the butts get bigger, the lips get smaller. And if you're experiencing that, but you still want to look like yourself, there are a lot of really weird and sometimes expensive and painful and artificial ways to make your lips look fuller. Look at your screen. This is the famous Fuller, Fullest. It is a natural alternative to get that pillow lip, to get that beautiful bee stung looking lip without stinging, without burning, without expense, without discomfort, and it's pretty much a buy one, get one. Because normally one of these is almost $40. They're hermetically sealed in these cosmeceuticals, which is something that the industry is starting to move toward. And Adrienne was doing this long before COVID and this weird time in history where we're maybe a little more conscientious about sanitary and sealed, et cetera, plus that keeps that efficacy. By the way, you want to get it for less than $4? Apply and buy, $40 off on that HSN credit card. And then remember, I have never had a show with Adrienne where everything is on free shipping and 5 flexible payments. So Adrienne, I'm going to turn things over to you. A lot of us were asking you, what is she doing? Her lips look full. And then we all started using this. And sure enough, people are like, those girls got to be doing something, because this is an area that makes us look younger when we have full lips, isn't it?
Shannon, if we went back to when before this came out, I do a lot of makeups for superstars in Europe as well as the movies in the United States. And we go to our usual studio in Paris, and I'm looking at every actress. All of a sudden, all these actresses of a certain age as well have big, full lips. I don't know what happened. Well, we find out that there is an amazing hyaluronic that is made in Paris, right in France, that is a very special ingredient, and you put it on twice a day for 28 days and watch your lips, if you will, blow up. Little tiny bit. And can I show my little video? What you will see is full, fuller, fullest. Full, fuller, fullest. What you are looking at here is, let's do it again, is watch as the lips get fuller, the mouth looks younger. Young women have full lips. As we get older, our lips lose their volume. And by putting back this French hyaluronic into it, it immediately looks different. When I'm walking around the movie studios in France and saying, all of a sudden, I know all these girls, I know all these names. We've been doing movies with them for years. They all have big, full lips. Well, this is what it was. And we import it now. You put it on, it is not like anything you have ever seen. Show her before and after. She's over 50 years old, over 50. Her lips look like 18. Now you see the before, you see the after. It's the same girl sitting in the same spot. All she did was have her little mirror, compact mirror, and put this on. You put it on as she has it, over lipstick, or you wear it with no lipstick at all. Put it on twice a day for 28 days. You know what'll happen? You won't need it for another, I don't know about you, Shannon, I don't put it on for the next 28 days. Then I put it on again when I begin to see my lips losing their fullness. You know how you'll know when you need it? You look in the mirror and you think you look older. Because once the lips start to shrivel, we look older. Now, here's a girl, hello there, sweetheart. Here's a girl that is in her 40s. And her lips, they dry. I want you to see this. So she didn't at all have small lips, but you have dry line lips. They almost look cracked. Look at the difference when you put this on. It not only fills, it fills in those little lines on the mouth. It makes the lips have volume, and volume equates to youth. Fullness equates to youth. Now, you're going to buy one, and you're going to get the other one almost free.
You do
almost
indeed.
Free.
And here's the other thing about that. Adrienne kind of mentioned this, but it's not like the gym that if you miss a week or a month, I mean, you know, you look different. This, you don't have to use every day, but you definitely reap those benefits. Pretty much a buy one, get one. Do continue to call. All right, are you ready? Close to 1,000 of these already spoken for. And as I said, I would love for you to find and like me on Facebook, but here's the thing. Even when you do that, or if you call Adrienne in New York, when this is gone, she can't help you because the 5 Essentials is actually the cream that started it all. It's our, still to this day, and we sell a lot of wonderful beauty brands here at HSN. It is our top selling cream of all time. In that category, she has never done what we are doing right now. In fact, with the hundreds of millions of these have been spoken for, it's actually been sold out for a good length of time. Adrienne can't help that. I mean, the supply chain and the challenges that everybody's having with shipping and receiving is what it is. But it's almost good that you had to wait. Guess what? For tonight, for today, and only as long as the supplies last, because we are not limiting quantities, we are supersizing the 5 Essentials for the very first time in history. I don't know if we can take you to hsn.com or not, but I can tell you this. Anyone, okay, so if the supersize for the first time in history is $50. However, if you were buying just the regular full size, you would be looking at more than the price of admission. Do you realize it's over $40 for just the regular full size? So you're getting more than double. You're getting that pump dispenser. You're getting it really in a one-time only issue. Auto ship is not available. And then you're also getting the eye treatment cream. And here's the beauty of this. Whether it's that $8 flex pay where we just make it irresistible to try, or the free shipping on all of our beauty, that unconditional 30-day return policy, this is the cream you have to try. For us to say, out of all the beauty lines that we sell here at HSN, whether they're from Paris, whether they are, you know, these highfalutin big marketing campaign companies, this is our #1 cream. So remember, $50, that's almost not a fair comparison, because you have to understand, this is not the regular full size, nor is it something that we will typically continue to see, to my knowledge. And then you're also getting the 1 ounce of the 5 Essentials eye cream. All I can tell you is we have it now. This is Adrienne's first show of the visit. She has only one more 2-hour show coming up later in this week. And frankly, at the way that people are already responding to this, I would be shocked and surprised if there are any remaining for that final show. And I say that, Adrienne, because when we were talking before, when we had our meeting before the show, you and Jeff were even saying, we're sorry, we apologize, we couldn't help it, the 5 Essentials was gone. But now to see it in the supersize with the eye cream, bravo, my friend.
You know, Shannon, let's just tell everyone what I said to you before the show on the phone. I said, Shannon, we're out of it. I can't get more. Please, you have to tell everyone there is no more. Why? We can't get the containers. We can't get the ingredients. Everything takes time and energy. And we're not going to get it so fast. As you know, the supply chain. What is it? It's day cream, night cream, moisturizer, wrinkle cream, and eye cream, all in one super big jar at 4.5 ounces. Now, at this size, which we now doubled and never before, we had a ½ ounce on top. Now you get a full ounce separately. Why? I know you're all out of it. We know you're out of it. So we tried for as long as it lasts to give you enough to have a giant size. Now what you are seeing is the only cream you need. Now I am not a movie star. I am not an actress. I'm not a model that's past of a certain age. What I am is a cosmetic manufacturer. And you are looking at, this is a cosmeceutical that does everything. You don't need another cream. You don't need another oil. You don't need another anything. It will do it all. Malic, citric, lactic, glycolic, retinol, great polyphenols. It goes deeper into the skin because it also has plant stem cells and it has liposomes. You are looking at one cream to do it all. And what we tried to do, again, true apologies, we could not. We've been out of it for months in the regular size. Oh, would you like to know how many of these we've sold? 6,066,000. 6 million, right here at HSN. Not all over the world, not in 1,000 promotions, right here on HSN. It's the #1 selling cream, and there were wonderful creams at the station. You know, as Shannon said, everything. But this, put it on. Day cream, night cream, moisturizer, wrinkle cream, eye cream, alpha hydroxy, retinol, glycolic acid, great polyphenols. It has everything you need. And deep penetrating chromosome. Now, what you need to know about this product is it will work on just about any woman, any man, any age. Can I say that about everything I make? Absolutely not. I can't say it about another thing. I don't make another thing that's for everybody. Why this is, it has everything in. It is one product that does it all. Now, I was in 1,000 department stores, had the facial salons and first floor cosmetic counters. We own the beauty stores like Saks Fifth Avenue, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Harrods in England. This would be my wholesale bulk size. And we put it in a very expensive, as you can see, spigot. Why? It is clean. When you make something this big, you want it to be able to use it down to the very, very bottom. So the pump dispenser becomes very, very important. This is an expensive, professional one that we're giving you.
We are indeed, but I cannot encourage you strongly enough. I realize this is the first show of the visit. Adrienne just has a few little brief airings throughout tomorrow, throughout our big day of beauty on Wednesday, and then only one more 2-hour show on Thursday. That's almost irrelevant only if we take into consideration before we even started presenting this, over 1,000 people or almost 1,000 people selected it. I cannot encourage you enough. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not pass go. But go to your phones and get this. Because even if you've never watched HSN, you probably even recognize Adrienne from Oprah or Sally Jesse or Phil Donahue. She was an influencer before there were influencers. She's been here for over 2 decades. And this is our #1 cream. It's not just because we love Adrienne. We sell a lot of beauty. This is our #1, but it's never in this size. As a thank you and an apology, because her #1 cream here at HSN was completely sold out. For the first time in history, she is supersizing it. And that is only as long as supplies last. Because remember, the normal full size is about close to $40, $40.40, you know, if you're gonna wanna quibble a few pennies. So it's actually more money to buy the original full ample size than it is this jumbo. What's interesting is we're assigning a value of $50 to this new jumbo size, but that's a curated wholesale size that is only being done for this smart deal. I do not believe it's gonna be part of the regular repertoire, but you can use that as kind of a value measurement if you may, but it's really not even a fair comparison, because then we're also, or I should say Adrienne, is also supersizing the eye cream. And here's the other thing that I have to say about this. With 5 flex pay and free shipping on everything in this show, that's maybe the first time I've ever been able to say that with Adrienne and knowing her for over 25 years. I can't even usually say that in the holiday shows, or more certainly not even in the anniversary shows. We're gonna pay to send it to you with an unconditional 30-day return policy. And part of the reason this is our #1 cream is it works not only on every skin type and every skin age, but Adrienne, you know, I used to do medical and lifestyle reporting for a large national radio network. And when you start talking about alpha lipoic acid, and when you start talking about plant stem cells, I have sold strictly plant stem cell creams here at HSN that have sold in excess of $60. When we start talking about all of the super breed anti-agers that your cosmetic chemists have formulated into this, sometimes, first of all, we spend a fortune, but there's no guarantee those products are going to work together because sometimes they don't know how to talk to each other. Your genius chemists have found a way to make all of those super breed anti-agers play well with others, haven't you?
You know, Shannon, dear, we should tell everyone how I got to HSN. I was in all 1,000 department stores, all the best, Saks, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, and my chemist said to me, you're selling 5 creams to do, to lift, to tighten, to firm, to moisturize, to exfoliate. If we could put them all in one cream, would you want it? To me, it's the miracle, the miracle. One cream, you don't have to use them all. And then I said, oh, next, what's it gonna cost? Because I thought this would be hundreds of dollars. Well, we got it down to being very, I don't know another word for very inexpensive. Put it in a giant size and put an eye cream. If you look at my original jar, it has an eye cream on top. Then everyone, after we sold millions, everyone said, gee, we love this eye cream. Could we get it bigger? We never made it bigger. We never made it separate. You're looking at something brand new and separate. And then we said, all right, what are we going to charge for it? Well, certainly we have to charge another $30, don't we? I said, wouldn't it be nice if we did a smart deal and gave it to them free? Why? If you've been trying to get my 5 Essential Cream the last many months, not days, not weeks, we're out of it. We've been completely out of it. It sells out, as Shannon can tell you, on its own. Over 6 million have sold. So now, with the supply chain problems, we're using ingredients that usually go into 5 creams. So what's happened? We don't have one of the regular.
Hey, Adrienne, I just have to interject here.
We have made the giant size for you.
We have, because we are so busy. And first of all, I want to thank you for You guys are so smart. You know you should be calling. I mean, you know that. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, because if you've been trying to get it, you know it's been sold out. But I just got an update from my producer, and I have to encourage you. First of all, you do need to be selecting it now, because I can't promise. I mean, yes, we got great quantities now, but just based on the fact we're almost at 2,000 gone, we're already taking up a big portion of what they brought in. So to that end, use express ordering. All that simply means is call that toll-free number at the bottom of your screen. You don't have to know your account number. You can zip right in. You can scan the QR code, which is something that's a little new to me, but I've been doing lately, which is a lot of fun. But I usually go to hsn.com, because then if you are buying multiples, because we're not limiting quantities on this either, really allows you to facilitate that process quickly. You can even do a little express buy on your phone, and then you know you've got it. I know we all wait and watch to see what Adrienne has. She was the original influencer, best-selling author. You know her from all those high-end department stores, but people are responding to this. And please understand, and I know it sounds like I'm making a joke, but I'm really not. When this sells out, and it will, I'd love for you to find and like me on Facebook, but even if you message me, I'm like, I can't do anything about it. Adrienne can't do anything about it when it sells out, because even in the original full ample size at $40.40, this is more than double, so less than the price of one full size. When they are gone, they are gone. And then more than double, or double on that eye as well. With almost 2,000 gone, use that express ordering. Adrienne, I know we have that little animation that illustrates those super breed anti-agers. And I think this is a good time to maybe educate people on how your skin doesn't plateau with this, because you put all that high-tech skincare into one cream, didn't you?
Well, to be able to homogenize together a day cream, a night cream, a moisturizer, wrinkle cream, and eye cream with everything, malic, citric, lactic, glycolic acids, retinol, vitamin A, and then take great polyphenols, which are about 30 times more potent than vitamin E, and put it into it. Deep penetrating coussins, you know what they are? These are wonderful little bubbles that that the product gets filled into, and then they're shot into the skin. What do you get? You get a treatment like no other. So what you're looking at here is what we added, plant stem cells. You and I discussed this, Shannon, years ago. I said, I don't know if we can make the perfect cream. If we could put plant stem cells in a separate jar next to it, well, the chemists figure out how to put it all in one jar. Here is your 4.5. Here is what you're getting with my apologize for the months and months of waiting. Here is 8.3 and a full ounce of the eye cream. That, every one of the hosts could tell you. They get more emails on, can we get a bigger eye cream? I'd like to use it morning, night, in between. Can I get more? Well, we never made more. We gave you a ½ ounce. But I thought if I was going to do this super duper size, I got to give you a super duper eye cream. Now I want you to look at Victoria. Very important you see this. This is a beautiful woman of color. And what you have to see is atypical of women of color is to have ashy skin. Gray tones under the eyes, gray tones around the mouth, an ashy look. Look at the difference when she puts the cream on. You don't see ashiness. So this is one of those creams that just work wonders on everyone. Guys, great after shaving, great to shave with. And you know what? I normally never tell anyone to share a jar of cream and stick your fingers in it. The thought of it horrifies me. But when you have a pump dispenser, you can share it. So this is a whole new world of cosmeceuticals, where if you just put this in your bathroom and your significant other, my girlfriend, I have a girlfriend that calls her boyfriend her insignificant other. Either way, all you have to do is go like this and put it on your skin, and you're ready to go.
It's true. Funny? It's funny that you mentioned that, Adrienne, because that's something that I was going to, suggest or remind people about as well. We have almost as many men who love the 5 essentials as we do women. And that's one of the reasons I think all of us are grateful that you supersize this.
Because skin is skin.
It's true.
Whether it's a woman or a man, honey, you're gonna get old unless you really take care of it. So that is the point of this. Everyone should use it. And in the dispenser, you don't have to say, here's yours, here's mine, I'll pour it into a little jar for you. It is clean. And with COVID and with all the things we've experienced for over 2 years, this is very important in a cream of this size.
It is indeed, and wow, are we busy. So here's what's gonna happen. That clock is getting ready to expire, but because we have so many of you who are choosing it to select it, and once more, thank you. And I just wanna encourage you, if you have not done that yet, you should. Because in this first airing, I think we are already over that 2,000 mark, and you need to understand, that's why we have to reference the history of this. With over 6 million sold in the original full size, while we're at almost 2,500 spoken for. That's just in this little inaugural launch, if you will. I can tell you for a fact, if this makes it till the final show of the visit, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Because we have been sold out of the original ample, which already was very generous, but the original full size at $40.40, it's been gone. Just shipping, receiving, transportation is what it is. This is the first, and to my knowledge, the only time, well, certainly the only time that I'm aware of at this price, where Adrienne has doubled the size of the 5 essentials, our #1 cream here at HSN. Done it not on the wholesale size, but with that pump dispenser, which makes for just cleaner application. You don't worry about double dipping in the jar or sharing this, because I'm telling you, the guy in your life will love this. Then she also supersized the eye treatment, because normally it's half this size. That's a 1 ounce eye treatment as well. Now you could get it for free if you apply and buy. How are you gonna do that? We're running a $40 off promotion, in which case, you can do the math. It's like getting a penny back. So that is an excellent consideration. You might even also, if you already have an HSN card, then I think we've got extra flex pays, I think, sprinkled throughout the show as well, if you all already have an HSN card. So 5 flex pay, free shipping, unconditional 30-day return policy. And if you've ever thought about using plant stem cells, if you've ever thought about using alpha lipoic acid or grapeseed oil, all of those super breed anti-agers, look no further and try this now, but only as long as supplies last. 776-909. Remember, use express ordering. That clock expired. We're gonna give you about another 2 minutes, give or take. And Adrienne, I think the reason that this has maintained its crown as the #1 selling cream here at HSN is it is one of those rare opportunities where, yes, it's a great value, but it's how it performs on the skin. But not only that, how it performs on any age or any type of skin. And you can't really say that about most creams, whether you're spending $50 or whether you're spending $150. And that's one of the things that makes this so unique, isn't it?
Without question. And you know, if you look at Lynn's skin, it takes away that look of sallow yellowness, or as we get older, we get ruddy red spots. This handles everything. 1 cream to do it all, day and night, to lift, to tighten, to firm, to exfoliate, to moisturize. 1 cream. You know, in the department stores, and the finest department stores, many of you know me, I did personal appearances everywhere. That's how I met Bobby, Shannon, name any one of the hosts. Most of them I met when they were sent to my promotions in whatever city they were on television in. The first thing you do is you say, you need a cream. It doesn't matter if you're in your 20s or your 80s. You need something that is going to moisturize your skin. If you have oily skin, you need a moisturizer that's not greasy, which is this. So one way or the other, that's what you need. You know, I don't make another product, and I make hundreds of products. and have been one of the leading cosmetic and skincare lines at the station since the day I got here 28 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, only cream that does it all. Simply, you don't need another thing.
You don't indeed, and it's not too far out of the realm. I am confident by the end of my 2 hours with Adrienne, we'll probably be at a third of the quantity spoken for, if that tells you anything. So I just want to encourage you, do not hang up. We still have one for you as long as you are calling now. Hey, in about 5 minutes, Adrienne was already talking about how myself and Bobby and Colleen, a number of the hosts here were sent by our individual television networks to Adrienne's makeup counter and skincare counters in these high-end salons and department stores. I was one of them. And when her makeup artist did a makeover on me, guess what? They had me buy 2 separate makeups because that's what professional makeup artists do. Well, now Adrienne is doing that not only at an event price 3 times the size of a regular compact, but there's also skincare that is built into this. 723-424. There's also a wider array of shades, which is nice. Adrienne heard all your requests and she made that happen for you. So we've got a full look at that. Nefertiti is back as well. This is gonna be a real quick opportunity, and Adrienne already mentioned, she's been here at HSN for close to 3 decades. And in those nearly 3 decades, there was never a cleanser that really stepped up to the plate to wear the mantle of 5 essentials. Just, she couldn't find, she didn't find that there was one that really met that threshold of performance. Well, not only did she find it, you're buying one, getting another one for all intents and purposes. So this is the newer to the line, the 5 essentials, the glycolic cleanser. We all know glycolic is sort of the holy grail when it comes to skincare. But for $32.95, you're getting the 2, 5 flex pay, $6.59 on your credit card, free shipping, 668-498. Adrienne, I know this is a quick little presentation, but for people who aren't familiar with this cleanser, this is kind of one of those unsung heroes, isn't it?
What this is the only other thing you need in a regimen of skincare if you're using 5 essential cream. If you're not, it is the most deep pore cleanser you can use anyway. Understand the science behind it. This glycolic cleanser has very little molecules. Glycolics have smaller molecules than any of the other skincare acids, which means it penetrates deeper, which means it cleans better and still moisturizes. So I did a giant size. Why? Everybody has to clean their skin. You don't have any choice whatsoever. So if your 5 essential cream does everything else, you need a morning and night cleanser. I made a 12-ounce one, and tonight you will be getting 2 for just a couple of dollars more.
In fact, Adrienne, I'm going to take everybody to hsn.com if I can quickly, and I know this was an abbreviated presentation, but this is exactly what Adrienne was referencing. Normally, one of these is basically $30, and although we do have free shipping now, normally it has not been free shipping. So you have to understand, by the time you'd factor in a shipping charge under normal circumstances, then you would be looking at the price of admission. So do continue to call. There are not a lot of those to go around, so thank you so much for your orders. By the way, if you were trying to get through on our smart deal, the jumbo on the 5 essentials, Brian, we're probably over the 3,000 mark. Okay, over 3,200 and we've got hundreds of you still calling. I can tell you for a fact, we will have sold a third of the inventory by the time I'm off the air with Adrienne at 9 o'clock tonight. So let's talk about Adrienne's legacy in the industry. She has actually been deemed a living legend. I was sent to her makeup in skincare salons in Dayton's, in Minneapolis. I think Bobby first saw her television station, sent her to Saks Fifth Avenue, whether it's Harrods or Colleen. We all were using Adrienne's products before she came here to HSN. This is that department store quality. And when her makeup team would give me a makeover, they would use 2 different makeups, 2 different colors, because that's how you blend. She was doing that before anybody else. This is 3 times the size of a normal compact. So first and foremost, it's very expensive to manufacture. That means you always also get a supersized mirror, yet it's sliver thin, so it can go in the smallest of even evening bags. And then there's skin care that's built into this as well. 5 flexible payments, free shipping. I can't say that enough. I don't think I've ever had a show with Adrienne where everything is on free shipping. And let me just show you shades real quickly, because Adrienne, you responded to your customers, so now we have a wider array of shade choices as well. So we have the fair. I am a medium, although I will tell you, sometimes I wear a tawny if I'm doing self-bronzing and in the summer and things like that. Then we also have olive, honey, and deep. Victoria, do you wear honey? I'm trying to remember. See, that's what I thought. So you'll see Lynn and our beautiful Victoria in just a few moments. Lenny, do you wear the medium? Shade 2. Okay, see, and Lynn wears the medium as well. Adrienne, I turn things over to you.
Well, what you're looking at here is a makeup you've never seen before. Years ago for movies, we would literally use butter under the makeup as the moisturizer and put a dry makeup over it. And we'd get a great look. But women didn't know how much of this to do and how much of that, or how to put it on. So we said, we'll make a product, a real product, that's a butter product. It is not greasy at all, as an oil-based product is. So what does a butter product mean? Well, you are getting mango butter, cocoa butter, avocado butter, shea butter, jojoba butter, copa butter, Elipe butter, Sharia. Probably means nothing to you. But those are the most expensive skincare butters. They take out the oils and make a butter that goes on the skin smoothly, evenly, and greaseless. Now, a woman over 50, look at the naturalness of that makeup. Why? It is an exotic blend from kernels, nuts, and seeds of fruit, trees, and shrubs. That's what all of these butters come from. Now, how do you pick your shade? I'm fair. I'm ghostly. I'm fair. If you're very like that, the next medium is great. Tawny towards the olive tones. If you look again at our models' pictures, you get a very good idea of what to do. But what makes this makeup so different is it has a blender. What is the blender? The blender is, as Shannon said before, you use the lighter color under your eyes. You use the lighter color from nose to mouth. You use it wherever you have a line. Take the lighter color and fill in your line, and then blend the makeup throughout. This 2 colors, there's not a makeup artist worth their salt that I know that puts on 1 color. They all use 2 colors. So this is your concealer, and it goes all over. Now just take a look. Each one of these colors have a matching concealer. Little lighter than the makeup color, but look at how it just blends under her eyes. Can we show her before and after? Because I want you to see we have gotten rid of the dark circles. Her skin color has gone from the sallow, the ashy, the gray tones, to a beautiful, beautiful color, as you can see. So what you're looking at here is a year's supply of a 3 times bigger makeup that needs no powder whatsoever, that will be creamy and never be greasy.
It's delicious on the skin for sure. Remember, we are more limited in the honey and in the deep. Most popular is that medium. All right, don't hang up on that smart deal. We've got the vitamin C kit with a bag at a price you haven't seen. Coming up.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com.
Global Chic is all about fashion freedom, new fabrics, patterns, and soft silhouettes with spicy details. So be free. Iman Global Chic, only on HSN.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome into the world's largest TV beauty classroom. I'm Shannon, and I have known our guest of honor for well over 2 decades, actually for closer to 3 decades. Adrienne has been our longest running beauty line here at the network. She is also responsible for our #1 cream. That is in our Smart Deal that I know a lot of you are still calling on. You'll probably see that item number in the corner of your screen. But outside of the 5 essentials, the other thing that Adrienne, best-selling author, you know her from all the big department stores. She was an influencer before there were influencers. You've probably seen her on Oprah and Sally Jesse Raphael and Phil Donahue. I mean, she's worked on all the major television and movie stars. But she's also famous for her vitamin C line. And if you haven't tried it, or if you haven't tried anything from HSN, this would be a good one to go for, especially if you have over 40 skin like I do. First of all, not all vitamin C is created alike. This is patented with a multitude of patented delivery forms. And not only that, it's a whole vitamin C kit. If you go to your dermatologist or doctor's office or even online beauty, I'll just tell you, you'd be lucky to find for $69.99 a vitamin C serum. So what is it? It's your entire repertoire of anti-aging. I'll start with the capsules because those are really the superhero in the line. And normally those would sell for close to the price of the entire kit. And tens of millions of you out there have purchased them individually. Notice that they are hermetically sealed. They're made by a pharmaceutical company, by the way. That's one of the reasons that we don't always have them in stock. Then you are getting both your day and your night product, but you are also getting this great little eye product. And I have to say, for those of you out there who haven't tried that Crinkle Smooth, it is fantastic because that little rollerball application feels nice and cooling on the eye area and just really distributes the product beautifully. Then of course you get your lipstick that also has this creaminess to it that is dynamite. And I am all about a microfiber tote. One of my favorite handbag manufacturers in the world. It's an Italian line. They're famous for what they do in these microfiber totes. This reminds me of that because HSN at one point even asked Adrienne if she would make handbags for us. She includes it basically for free. $14. Everything is on 5 flexible payments for my show, and everything has free shipping. So let me introduce you to Adrienne. Adrienne, of course, you need no introduction. People are going to recognize you from television, living legend. But you know, the whole idea is, you don't make this product. Although you are a makeup expert and makeup doyen to the stars, this is made by a pharmaceutical company, and I have never seen a full vitamin C kit from you for this price. So thank you so much for doing it.
Oh, I thought this would be, if we could just do this once, do everything. Super capsules, day cream, night cream, Crinkle Smooth for the eyes, and a lipstick, and put it all in a gorgeous bag and make it really affordable, we would have done something. What you are looking at here is total skincare with vitamin C. And to educate you on vitamin C, all vitamin Cs are not alike at all. This is Rapid Transport C. It's a vitamin C that goes deeper and works faster than other forms of vitamin C, starting with the night cream. The day cream is a wrinkle fill. It's a hyaluronic wrinkle fill. So during the day, why not fill your wrinkles? You put it on every morning, wrinkle by wrinkle, line by line, it'll fill them. The capsule, this is particularly interesting. Years ago, a major giant pharmaceutical company came to HSN and said, we have a cosmeceutical. This is a product made for women over 40 years old for wrinkled skin. And they said they watched everywhere and they decided that Adrienne Arpel, selling Signature Club A, would be the person to sell their product. If they put it in a doctor's office, they'd have to charge $100 for a box. So what they did was come to me and say, we have what we think to be a breakthrough for over 40 skin. Now, I had never had anything other than what I manufactured myself. But a giant pharmaceutical company, a capsule, they were the first to say hygienic, and more, or as important, is the fact that when you put this on, it's the perfect amount. It is a single dose. It is hermetically sealed. So you know when you open vitamin C, you know with many of the vitamins, you open it, the air and the oxygen weaken the product. Well, with this, the air and the oxygen don't weaken it because you use the entire amount of the capsule, fresh, clean, and powerful. That's the wonder of capsules. The day cream, well, that's your wrinkle fill. The night cream goes deeper and works faster, and then Crinkle Smooth. Crinkle Smooth is one of my favorites. It's a roll-on that goes around your whole eye, and I carry it in my pocketbook. This is my touch-up. I don't put on more makeup. I make sure the wrinkles are smoothed. Again, a lipstick. Well, this is a vitamin C lipstick. And it's a vitamin C lipstick that's a treatment lipstick. Now, if we're going to show Lynn, I'd love to show how the day cream works if we could. The day cream has millions of little bubbles in it, little tiny bubbles. The little bubbles go under the skin, blow up, and they fill in the wrinkles. What you're looking at is what they look like. That's where it's filling a wrinkle. They're larger and smaller size hyaluronic little tiny beads that go under the skin, settle in the wrinkle, and fill it out. Settle in the wrinkle. So you put them on wrinkle by wrinkle, line by line. Now, this product has inhibiline wrinkle blocking technology. You know, for years and years, women have been going to doctors for all the tox shots. This is a cosmetic, it's not a medical anything. But these have been modeled after the toxins to fill lines. These are temporary. These only last for the day. But don't you put your moisturizer on every day? So watch how this fills Sonia's skin. All the little bubbles go under the skin, and you can put it near your eyes, you can put it around your face, put it over your lips. It'll fill the lips as well. And you will have a day cream like nothing you have ever seen before. It's called Ounce of Gold because that's what it is. It's an ounce of gold. Now, millions of these kits in different forms have been sold. To give you an idea of how many, we have sold over 4 million vitamin C kits. Not all over the world, not everywhere, but on HSN alone, over 4 million. So what you're seeing here is a proven product. These are proven. When do you use it? If you're over 40, period. This is, again, way too powerful for someone under 40. We have other things, wonderful, but this is if you're over 40. Again, this is everything you need, and then we just put it in the bag as a gift. Your bag is simply a gift. But what's important about the kit is it gives you everything you need as care. We show the little video on the vitamin C capsules? These capsules do not have to be used every day. We started out with capsules. We started with the super strength. We added high octane. As the years went by, one capsule now, we made the capsules bigger. One